Tell me how you solve the problem, because that's a true test of ethics, and that's a true test of integrity. Is not when everything's going well, when it doesn't go well. What did you do to solve it? What did you do to fix it? Okay. So are you hiring people that are in compliance of your goals and your exit strategies? And do they have enough references that show that, everybody's okay when everything is fine? It's more important is tell me the next three people or the last three people that you really made angry, and tell me how you solved the problem, because that's a true test of ethics, and that's a true test of integrity. Is not when everything's going well, when it doesn't go well. What did you do to solve it? What did you do to fix it? So make sure you do your due diligence and make sure that you are interviewing your people that you work with really, really well. Ignoring exit strategies. You'll get this with a lot of flippers, because landlords, that's basically their exit strategy, but you should consider this as well. You should probably have at least 3 exit strategies for every property that you purchase. Okay. So let's take a flipper. All right. So let's say I'm going to buy this property and I'm going to have this done in X amount of time. If I don't have it in X amount of time, I'm going to wholesale it. I'm going to, at this time, I'm going to refinance into a rental. If I can't sell it at this time, I'm going to try to owner finance it at this time, understanding that at certain periods of your stage of development and renovation and marketing, when are you going to change your exit strategy to minimize your losses, to minimize your cash going out? Okay. So always consider all exit strategies and when you would do them and who you would do them with. Like, let's say you go to a flip and you need to do a rental. Well, Jet Lending can do a 30-year, term. We do a lot of times where we just quote them anywhere before you close, just in case you need it, to make sure that you can see at this time you are qualified for a 30-year. But let's say you got a 520 credit score. Well, there's no 30-year paper out there. We have one person that could possibly do it. That's not us, but we'll introduce you to them. But if you have an idea of hey, I want to hold this property, let's make sure your exit strategies are in line. Make sure everything's in place, so there's no hiccups at the end.